And good afternoon, everybody, from the St. Croix Valley Rec Center here up on the hill in Stillwater. Welcome to Suburban East Conference Girls Hockey on this Saturday afternoon here on VAC TV, Channel 15 here in the Valley, and online at vactv.org. I'm Tom Orchard, voice and the Ponies, as this is the first half of an exciting doubleheader today. The Stillwater Ponies taking on the Eastridge Raptors in girls hockey. This broadcast courtesy of Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, your licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Greg Pekarsky, our executive producer. On the directorship is Jordan Simpkins, and Cornelius Williamson and Robbie Enright are the camera people here this afternoon. The Raptors, very good record, 10-6-1 overall, and in conference 5-4-1. They are winners of 4 in a row. They won on Thursday night, defeating Mounsby by a score of 4-2. The Stillwater Ponies have an identical conference record at 5-4-1, 6-10-1 overall. And let's take a look at that season schedule for the Stillwater Ponies and how they came about the 6-10-1 record. Jordan? And you can see the Ponies, after today, they will be at Mounsby on Tuesday and then back home next Saturday against the Woodbury Royals. The Suburban East Conference right now, the standings look like this in conference. Jordan? That young club for Johnny Pohl is 8-1-1 overall, 8-1-1 in conference, 13-4-1 overall. Forest Lake just about 3 points behind. White Bear Lake is in third place, followed by Eastridge, Mounsville, Stillwater, Roseville Park, Cottage Grove, and Woodbury. Thank you, Jordan Simpkins, for the graphics, joined by my broadcast partner, Bill Hamilton, as the Stillwater Pony girls try to snap the losing streak. They had a tough holiday tournament. They went to Braemar Arena, won the first game against Hopkins St. Louis Park by a score of 2-0, but came back and lost at Maple Grove, actually at Braemar, and then lost to Lakeville South and went up to Highland Arena here on Tuesday. Had a chance to stop by and at least watch the first period of that game. The Raiders had defeated Stillwater 4-1 earlier here at the rec center, and Gina Jablonski got us in on the scoreboard with a second period goal, but that was it. That was it for the offense. The Raiders came back and won by a score of 3-1. This is your Pony pregame show here on VAC TV, Channel 15. Had a chance to talk with Tony Shy, talk about the holidays, the holiday tournament, and the fortunes of the Stillwater program. And here's the coaches section. And Pony hockey continues here on this Saturday afternoon. Suburban East Conference hockey. The Pony girls taking on the Raptors of Eastridge, and a chance to catch up with head coach Tony Shine. First order of business, good holidays for the family and the program.
Yeah, it was a really good break for us. We actually we had our alumni come back on Christmas Eve morning on the 24th at 8 o'clock, and we had a really fun alumni game where it was kind of a pickup game, and we had 20 former Ponies out there, and we had a blast for about an hour and a half and shared a lot of good stories before and after, and it was a good time had by all. So. Well,
then the holiday tournament over at Braemar, you won your first game, lost the next two, and a good competition over there in the holiday tournament.
Yeah, it's just an outstanding tournament put on by Edina and that Walzer Holiday Classic. They always bring in a lot of top 10 teams and really, really tough competition. It's really what you need at that time of the year, pivotal time of the year, getting ready for the second half of the season. So obviously we wanted to come out of there with more victories than one, but I think we learned some things over there that are going to help us down the stretch here.
I watched the first period over at Highland the other night. Gina got a goal in the first period, but we couldn't make it stand up.
Yeah, Gina scored a nice goal by getting the puck to the net there, and it was a really nice headman pass by Olivia Connickson and seeing the ice and making a long stretch pass. You know, we have to work on attacking the net more. That's one of the things we're stressing right now. We worked on that in practice. We're working on a few things with our forecheck. We're looking to be a little more aggressively on our strong side pinch, and you should see that today. We're working a lot on again, attacking the net, working on that low cycle, using our points more.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a power outage lately trying to get some goals. So, as you said, be more forceful on the forecheck.
Yeah, getting pucks to the net will be will be one of our main focuses today. And again, attacking the net with and without the puck. We're looking on zone entry to get a mid-lane drive without the puck to open up the slot. And again, if we can get some pucks to the net and drive that net, we feel like we're going to have more success.
Out of the JV, do they have some holiday games too?
The JV had an outstanding holiday tournament at Walser. They got second place. They lost to a really tough Edina junior varsity team that they had beaten a couple weeks earlier. So they were right in there. Very hard fought championship game. I think they lost 3-0.
You face Eastridge here this afternoon, a team that loves to put up the goals. You got to have your work cut out for you defensively.
Yeah, I think Eastridge really likes to come hard. They come too hard on the forecheck, and we're going to look to reverse some things. Maybe try and get that flow going one way and kick it back the other way and reverse it out. Those are some of the things you can maybe look for today. And if we're doing that, if we're playing with smarts on the breakout, I think we'll be able to get the puck out and initiate that offensive attack rather well.
Well, best of luck. Let's snap this losing streak and get on the winning side of things.
Yeah, we're ready to go. We had a really good film session today at the junior high at Coach Gillespie's classroom. We had about a 1-hour session where we were able to break down some game film and really take a look at a few things in a positive manner. And I think that's going to really translate on the ice today.
Tony Schad, head coach of the Pony Girls Hockey Team, as that is the coaches section of our pregame show here on VAC TV Channel 15 here in the Valley. All right, thank you, Tony, for visiting with us. Our next broadcast of Pony Girls Hockey will be on Tuesday night, January 19th, and that'll be here at the arena against Roseville. That game will be on that'll be on TJSportsOnline.net only. We do have one more game for the girls here on VAC TV, and that'll be the final game of the regular season on January 30th. Both teams are coming back on the ice. There's Suburban East Conference girls hockey this afternoon. Monsview at Woodbury, Eastridge, of course, here. Cretin-Durham Hall at White Bear Lake, and Forest Lake is at Roseville. The Eastridge Raptors, again, winners of 4 in a row. Head coach Tom Kuhlenkamp, and Tommy for about 15 seasons, I remember. I think he was the head boys coach at Woodbury. And before that, he was a head coach, I think, at Spring Lake Park. So he's been in the business quite a while.
Tom, I just have one question.
Sure.
I noticed, this is my first girls game I've done. I noticed with the boys rosters, they all list height and weight.
Right.
On the girls rosters, that's entirely absent.
Well, that's called political correctness.
I'm just wondering. I know the only difference, I think, between girls and boys hockey in rules is that there's no checking in girls hockey.
Well, the junior varsity went by way of the Ponies, as they've had a very good season. As Tony mentioned, they went 2-1 in the holiday tournament and lost the championship game to Edina. They won the JV contest 3-2. Ava Yakonovich had a couple of goals, including a shorthanded goal. And Hannah, and I hope I pronounced this right, Appolter, freshman, she had the other goal for the Ponies. As the Raptors are on the ice, we await the appearance of the Stillwater Ponies. And as mentioned, this is the first half of our doubleheader. We'll be back on the air around 7:15 tonight. The Ponies and White Bear Lake. Ponies coming up with that 4-1 win over Woodbury on Thursday night, a game we had a chance to broadcast. And the White Bear Lake Bears got upset, went down to the Park Cottage Grove Arena and lost to the Wolfpack by a score of 3-2. So Tim's club probably going to be a little bit ornery tonight.
And, you know, this year, almost every time, every team we play brings their A game.
Yep. Yeah, when the Pony boys are off to a 12-1 start, you kind of got a target on your back. Well, here come the Ponies, and Mr. Bielenberg will have our introductions here in just a bit. Again, this is Suburban East Conference hockey. We've got some games underway already, and Hill Murray and Chaska Chanhassen are underway over at Aldridge. That's a scoreless game. Champlain Park is hosting Buffalo. We'll get to all the scores as we have about 5 hours of broadcasting here in front of us. And now let's go downstairs in the Velvet Fog, Mr. Bielenberg.
Eastridge Raptors. In goal, number 1, sophomore, Chloe Heidi. Her defense, number 26, junior, Maria Wallace. And number 17, senior Megan Terrara. The center is number 24, senior Brooklyn Pierre. The wingers are number 21, senior Katie Schreibner. and number 2, junior Alyssa Wallace. And remainder of the East Ridge Raptors, head coach Tom Kuhlenkamp, assistant coaches Emily Klatt, Tim Duggan.
Emily Klett, that sounds like a familiar name. I think she played her college hockey at the University of Minnesota.
35, senior Caitlin Carter. Her defense, number 12, junior Olivia Conningson. And number 44, senior Paulina Scheid. The center is number 18, senior Olivia Arkell. Her wingers, number 13, senior Lauren Reeder, and number 26, senior Brianna Russell. And remainder of the Stillwater Ponies, head coach Tony Scheid, assistant coaches Lee Gillespie, Matt Simchek, Nate Wagner, and Allison Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise face the east end of Blizzard Lake as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
And from the Blizzard Arena, our national anthem here on this Saturday afternoon. It is Stillwater and East Ridge. Stillwater Pony girls program very successful here in the middle 2000s. They had state tournament trips there in 06 and 07 and 09. And won the state consolation title back in 06. Tony Scheid trying to get that program back to that level. They have a very good junior varsity team. They do graduate a lot of seniors, but I think the future is bright. As he mentioned, the program, one of the largest youth programs in the state of Minnesota, probably number 2 in numbers behind Wayzata, but some talented young ladies coming up. You mentioned Olivia Arkell's sister, and she had an injury during the off season. Or her cousin? Okay.
I think it was her first cousin.
But you said she was a very promising player, and
yeah, she had a very severe injury, watercraft injury, and had a rod put in her lower leg, and she skated for the first time this year in the JV game.
It'll be the goaltender, Chloe Heiding, 8-4-1 on the season, 1.9 her goals against average, save percentage 91-2, defending the goal to our right. Caitlin Carter for the Ponies, and a 3-9 record, 2.59 goals against average, save percentage of 91-4 the faceoff. Won by the Ponies and back into their own zone as Conningson plays it off the far side boards and all the way down the ice. And going back for it is Maria Wallace, junior defenseman. Wallace spins away for the first forechecker up along the near side boards, and it comes to center ice. The East Ridge Raptors in the black uniforms with a Vegas gold trim and numerals. At the puck back behind the net. And on the forecheck is Alyssa Wallace. She's a junior. Shot on goal. Carter with the save. Cameras up on the pipe and trying to get a whistle. Doesn't get one from the referee. And picked up on the Ponies. Cleaned by Arkell. Ahead for Brianna Russell. Brianna off the end of her stick and back into the offensive zone. Offside. Or excuse me, icing the call against Stillwater. Get Brianna going. She had 2 goals in the game against Minnetonka way back when, early in the season, but she hasn't scored since. As the leading scorer for the Ponies, Lauren Greeter with 10. And Janet Jablonski has 5. Olivia Arkell has 4. Face-off won by the Raptors from the point. Shot there's Mackenzie Newman, sophomore defenseman, paired with Anna Larson. She's just a freshman. Shot on goal. Carter has another save to make. And the third save as she slides across the blue and catches it in the mitt. You'll find that Caitlin Carter there, Bill, very good glove hand. I'm guessing she maybe plays some softball.
Caitlin Carter's uncle, Mike Asmus, starred in Stillwater hockey in the 90s and in football. He went on to play football in college.
And again, away another face-off for the Ponies, playing to the line and off the stick of Newman and back out to center ice. A race for the puck as on the forecheck there for the Ponies. Hannah Anderson. Anderson, Scheid. That's Lilia Scheid and Gina Jablonski on this line for the Ponies. At the defense is Monique Rondo and Megan Raleigh. Raptors right to left, driven into the offensive zone. They're going to go for a line change. As back for the puck is Megan Raleigh, plays to the line and out to center ice. And on the back check, the Raptors break it up. They walk it back into the zone. There's Anna Hafis. She's a senior. And the puck against the far side boards inside the Stillwater zone. East Ridge, the early momentum here in the first period, controlling most of the play. As the shots and goal 3-0. As the puck finally picked up by Megan Raleigh. Leads in odd man break and sends it in the offensive zone. And back behind that, out of the corner, Ponies with the puck, centering pass out front, looking for Cleo Nystrom. Cleo's on this third line now with Abby Paduano and Maya Jokanovic. And that is two juniors and one sophomore. Puck in the near corner, this time in the zone in the East Ridge Raptors zone. And the puck up along the far side boards and played out to neutralize. Connickson backs up to her own blue line. Olivia goes right wing too far for Arkell. And retreating to pick it up is Maria Wallace, junior defenseman. Tries to clear the zone. She cannot. As we get a whistle with 14:39 to go here in the first period.
I'm wondering if Hannah Anderson is Nick Anderson's sister. He had a sister who played hockey. He was the star running back at Stillwater. She showed that same kind of speed earlier in this shift.
Face up outside the Raptor blue line off to our right. As Arkell will take the face off. And the Ponies win yet another face-up. I think they've won 4 of the 5. As the puck on the stick of Brianna Russell pokes it into the offensive zone. Cleared by Ann Larson, but not on. Ponies hold it in. And back behind the net is Maria Wallace up along the far side boards. Ponies in on the forecheck, holding the offensive zone. Arkell is there. Russell is there. As the Raptors go rink wide near side, playing up the slot. And out to center ice coming back is Walls. Bring in Walls. And, of course, West is her dad. Rebound. And a shot on goal and a save again by Carter as Katie Scheibner was there. And a rebound shot, and Carter had again slide across the crease to stack the pads and make the save. Hiding, Rosen, and Reuser, Hiding, Roser, and Hafis. And this line for the Raptors. Ponies win a draw. Brianna Russell clears it out to center ice. Megan Terrera going back for the Raptors up along the far side boards. As Hiding clears out to center ice. Polina Schott is there. Here pass is knocked down. At the blue and 9 is Hafis. And retreated back into the Raptor zone is Anna Larson. Just a freshman on defense. And there's a reach shot out front by Lauren Greeter. The Raptors coughed up the puck as they tried to clear. And Greeter was right there. But a good save by Chloe Hiding. As Chloe is just a sophomore for East Ridge. As the puck into the Stillwater zone. And driven down the boards by Hafis as Tom Kuhlenkamp calls for a change. And on the breakout coming back. And Monique Rondo lead the break. Rondo has it taken away. Good pick right there by Brooklyn Pierre. Scheibner and Wallace sent the line for East Ridge. And from the point, it's held in. Newman with a shot saved by Carter. Rebound loose out of the goal. And back behind the pointing net as the Raptors again continue the territorial advantage. And shots and goal at 5-1. We played 4 minutes of Ascona's first period. And from the point, it's shelled in by Megan Terrera. And out comes free and out to neutral ice. Playing to an open wing near side, a little bit too far for Pierre. And the Ponies get it out to neutral ice. As the line of Scheid, Anderson, and Jablonski out there. Back for the puck is Mackenzie Newman, sophomore for this young Raptor squad. Again, 10-6-1 on the season. And 5-4-1 here in conference. Polina Scheid, one of the many seniors on this club, along with her younger sister Lilia Scheid. She's the sophomore. Puck at center ice. And driven by Lilia Scheid of the Raptor blue line. And played out to neutral ice. There's Brenna Walls, the sophomore. And back into the offensive zone, carried in. And a shot from the wing by Abby Paduano. And again, Hiding has to make the save for second of the hockey game. And the puck comes to the blue line. Pop free, loose puck. And picked up by Shiaban Clarity. She's a sophomore, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her first name right. C-I-O or S-I-O-B-H-A-N. Shaban or Siaban. I'll go with Shaban. Clarity. And from the point, it's shelled in by Sydney Sabril, taken away by the Ponies and cleared out to neutral ice. And retreating back into her own zone is Grace Hiding. And on the breakout, here come the Raptors, and spun around is Brooklyn Pierre. She is taken down. We may have her first penalty of the hockey game. And it's coming at the 5:19 mark, and we do have a trip called against the Ponies. And it's going off as Lauren Greeter, couple minute minor for tripping. And the Raptors are on the power play. They do have 9 power play goals down this season. The Ponies have 3 shorthanded goals. And on the penalty kill is Olivia Arkell. And also on the penalty kill for the Ponies is Sarah Stickler. Sarah normally plays that 4th line. She's out there on the penalty kill.
Assist to Stillwater, number 13, Lauren Greeter for tripping. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 19 seconds. That's Greeter.
And the Raptors holding the offensive zone from the point. A blast by Newman. It's wide of the goal. Back in the near corner on the stick there. Brooklyn Pierre. A correction, Brianna Walls. There's a shot. Carter with a save. Rebound. And from her knees, trying to pop it in, is Abby Roser. And it's out front and through the good legs of Caitlin Carter and into the goal. A power play goal, I believe, for Anna Hafis, as Carter went down in the V and it went right through the 5-hole. And the East Ridge Raptors have their 10th power play goal of the season. Time of the score will be 6:03. And if it's for Anna Hafis, that would be her 12th goal of the year.
Now, I don't know how they scored that, but that was the 4th shot in that flurry.
Okay. Yeah. And off the face-up. And in the offensive zone, Lauren Greeter stood up on a check puck in the near corner. Holds on to the puck.
Number 9, Anya Hopkins, with the assist to number 4, Grace Hiding. Time of the power play goal, 6 minutes, 3 seconds.
And so the Raptors with their 8th shot on goal, leading by a score of 1-0. Olivia Arkell for the Ponies. Back behind the Raptor net, comes out the near side door from the half wall. She'll drop it down low. Lauren Greeter back behind the net. Tries to put it out front. Bouncing puck off the stick of Brianna Russell. And played by Eastridge out to neutral ice. Driven right back into the zone by Megan Raleigh. And again, the Raptors have to go back, and here they come right to left. And on the breakout pass, a little bit too far for Anna Hafis, and all the way down the ice, and that will be icing the call. 1-0 Eastridge with 10:06 to go here in the first period, Bill.
Olivia Arkell showing the same soft hands that Uncle Casey showed when he starred and was captain of the Stillwater hockey team in the 90s.
Roser Hiding and Hafis the forward line. And Shine, Anderson, and Jablonski for the Ponies. From the point, it's shelled in by Rondo. And Monique plays it back behind the net, off into that far corner. And the drop pass, Megan Torrero's pass is broken up. Has to go back for it, but on the forecheck is Shine. Lily is Shine. Near corner is Hafis. She's got the goal. Anya plays it out to center ice, and a little bit too far. Megan Raleigh has to go back. Megan plays it up the left wing boards. The Raptors get onside. And driven to the offensive zone by Abby Roser. And it's run around the near side boards. Rhonda will get to the puck first. And a headman pass for Hannah Anderson. Stood up on a check and lost it. And the Raptors regroup at their own blue line. Played up the near side boards. Coming back 2-on-1 into the zone. Clarity in on goal. Shaban with a shot. Saved by Carter. Rebound loose right out front. And it's swept away on the back checking Hannah Anderson to clear it away from danger. Anderson up the near right wing. She'll drive it in. And it's kicked out of there by Chloe Hiding as the Ponies have just a 3rd shot on goal in this hockey game. They control the puck offensive zone out front and right through the skates of Cleo Nystrom and out to center ice. Shine gets downside out there with Megan Raleigh. Or correction, that's 12 now too. That's Olivia. Olivia Coddington as the Ponies back into their own zone and clear to neutral ice. Backhander right back in by Katie Flynn. She's just a 9th grader. That 3rd line has a 9th grader and 2 sophomores. Katie Flynn, Shaban Clarity, and Brenna Walls. And they also have a 4th winger on there, Andrea Arnson, and she is just a freshman. So Tom Kuhlenkamp of the Raptors, I think their future is pretty bright. As they puck inside the Ponies zone, play to center ice, and coming back on the carry for the Ponies is Maya Jokanovic with Cleo Nystrom and Abby Padawano right out front. And again, CC is forced to make a save. as coming back left to right on the carry as Jokanovic into the offensive zone. Her younger sister Ava got a pair of goals in the JV win. Picked off, scoring from up top. High slot, an errant pass. Olivia Arkell goes top shelf, and Arkell ties up this hockey game at the 8:52 mark. We've got a 1-1 score.
Pretty calm bench at Stillwater. Not a lot of excitement. I think they expected that, and they expect a nice close game, and with Stillwater prevailing. I see a very nervous grandpa, Larry Asmus, sitting down there watching his granddaughter in the goal.
Arkell will get her 5th goal of the season.
An unassisted goal is credited to Stillwater's number 18, Olivia Arkell. Time of that goal, 8:52 of the period.
Unassisted goal for Olivia Arkell, her 5th of the year. 1-1 hockey game. Just their 4th shot on goal. Here's Olivia again with a shot, rising shot, and it's armed down of there by Chloe Hiding. Comes to the line. The Ponies hold it in, dumps it into the opposite corner near side. Picked up by Anna Larson. Tries to clear the zone. It's in the near face-off circle in the Eastridge end. And now they break out right to left. Long lead pass. And broken up momentarily by Megan Raleigh. Raleigh overskates the puck. Reaches back to pick it up. Spreads the ice. Checking the breakout. And the pass never got to the line. Good job of holding it in is Clarity. Puck in the near corner inside the Ponies zone there. Jablonski rings around the far wing. Brenna Walls will hold it in to the point. Blast Carter with a save. And the rebound, Katie Flynn. Flynn in the corner for Walls. Walls goes down. And Brenna takes it away into that high slot. She turns and fires wide of the goal. After the rebound is Katie Flynn in the near corner of the Stillwater zone. 1-1 our hockey score with less than 7 minutes to go here in the first period. 4-person tie. Finally dug free by Lilia Shine. And has her pocket pick. Good thing it was covered up on by Monique Rondo. That could have been trouble. Side of the goal. Russell to clear. Ahead to center ice. And overskated on that far side of Jablonski. Played by Rondo again up the boards. And the Raptors go back. The defensive pair of Wallace and Terrara out there for Eastridge. Puck at the Pony blue line out to center. And we've got a whistle either offside. Yep, looks like an offside call against Eastridge. Eastridge winners of 4 games in a row as they had lost 3 in a row. They had lost to Cretin-Durham Hall, to Roseville, and Lakefield North, but came back and beat Eastview 3-0. Beat Lakefield North 4-1, and that was over at Ritter. Beat Woodbury 9-1, and beat Moundsville Thursday night by a score of 4-2. Play underway in the Stillwater zone, and up along the left wing boards. Bad angle shot block comes to the line. Poke free. Ponies have numbers coming back 2-on-1. Here comes Paduano. Albie into the offensive zone down the right wing. Fires bad angle shot. Saved by Hiding. Covers up, holds on to get a whistle and a stoppage of play.
Good save by that goalie to make sure there was no rebound because we were there to cover that.
Face up inside the Raptors zone. The Ponies went 1-2 in the holiday tournament over at Braemar. Beat Hopkins St. Louis Park in the opening game, but then lost to Maple Grove and to Lakefield South. Came back and lost to Cretin-Durham Hall here the other night. Eastridge again on the attack. Nice back checking. Taken away by Arkell. 3-on-2. Arkell into the offensive zone. Down the right wing. Looking for Greener out front. Lauren's open. Arkell in that far corner. She's got the goal. Centers it. And it's off the skate of Greener. And picked up by Newman. And rings it around the near side boards. And cleared by the Raptors to the line. And out cleared by Hayfiz. And there is Wallace to drive it out of her own net. No correction, Newman. And she drove it from their own side of the red line. That'll be an icing call against Eastridge. And at the conclusion of this period, we'll have the highlights of our first 2 goals of this hockey game. Tony was talking about, what was it, Christmas Eve morning or Christmas Day morning or something. They had the alumni come here to the Blizzard Arena and had a very nice morning of skating. Had about 20 alumni skating here. Off the face-up into the offensive zone. That was an offside. They didn't call that one. That's deflected up over the glass. And on a play.
Those alumni games are always fun to watch because at the beginning of the game, everybody wants to get out. But later on in the game, pretty hard to get eye contact with someone to get them back out on the ice because they're not in hockey shape usually.
And the girls will be at Moundsview on Tuesday, hosting Woodbury on the 16th. Our next broadcast, it'll be on tjsportsonline.net only. That'll be Tuesday, January 19th. And the opponent there will be Roseville. As the puck out to center ice, right in front of the scorer's table, picked up by Raleigh, and Megan sends it into the offensive zone. Wallace is back. Goes rink wide far side as Trevero sends it out to neutral ice and sent the rest of the way down the ice by Alyssa Wallace for Eastridge. Back for the puck again is Megan. Raleigh gets it out to neutral ice. Eastridge completes their line change, and then a errant pass deflected up into the Pony bench and across the way. Face off, and this time won by the Raptors. By the way, Eastridge, they're at White Bear Lake. In fact, they've got 6 of their last 7 games, including this game, on the road. They only have 1 home game remaining over at the Cottage Grove Arena. And the Raptors breaking out 2-on-2, coming back. And from center ice, clear it into the zone on her backhand. Shabin circles back to the point, into the high slot, walks in, and she fires, and it's up over the net. And off that back wall, side of the goal, Cece has to dive out on top of it, and she does. Covers up on the puck, gets a whistle, and a stoppage of play. Now, Eastridge, we mentioned, they are the road warriors at Stillwater, at White Bear Lake, at Forest Lake, at Park Cottage Grove, of course, same arena. And then host Cretan Durham Hall at Bielenberg, at North Tartan, and at Roseville. I apologize. Eastridge's home arena is Bielenberg, not the Cottage Grove Ice Arena.
Is that right for the girls?
Yep. I think the boys are at Park Cottage Grove, but the girls are at Bielenberg. Puck in the near corner. Ponies zone up along the far side boards for Sarah Stickler. Stickler, Redding, and Yukonovich are on this line. I don't know if Ava's going to be playing much because she played most of the junior varsity game. Had the puck at the Pony blue line and played up the wall far side for Potawatomi. Picked up by the Raptor. They drive it in. Wide of the goal, driven in by Sydney Sabarol, just a freshman. And the puck up along the board, but it's held in from the point by the Raptors. And off it in the near corner, Polina Shine, one of our many seniors, off the glass and out to neutral ice. Picked up and cleared right back in by Wallace. Pony zone. And Shine playing catch with Olivia Connickson. Breakout pass ahead on her off wing. Lauren Greeter into the zone. 1-on-4. Ponies changing. Lauren in that goal shot. And it's to the block by Hiding. And the rebound off into that far corner. What a solo effort by Lauren. Lauren Greeter almost had herself a goal, but a good stop by Hiding right on the post. No room to Lauren to shoot at, and she didn't have a very good angle.
That was a wonderful move to get to the net. She was almost knocked down, but she kept her balance, her feet. Wow, what a player.
Brooklyn Pierre just got knocked down to the boards, far side, and the puck comes to the line. Ponies hold it in momentarily, and backhanded down to the slot. In that high slot, Greeter puts it in front for Olivia Arkell. She was tied up and out of the corner as it goes up top. Shot there by Monique Rondo, and it's broken up by the Raptors. They send it away to center ice. And coming back is Wallace. Alyssa will drive it in to the Pony zone with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in a 1-1 first period here from the Blizzard Arena in Stillwater. And there is Brianna Russell to send it in to the offensive zone. Clarity going back. And she spins away for the forward check of Greeter. Played up along the right wing boards. Comes the line. It's held in by Megan Raleigh. Puck in the far corner. They try to go reverse. Sabarol. And her pass was broken up again. Far face-off circle. And the Raptors break out right to left and ahead. Katie Flynn into the offensive zone. Katie snaps it up. Stick save there by Caitlin Carter. And a rebound on Connickson makes the save, the pass, and as soon as she touches the puck, we got a high sticking call against the Ponies. Hannah Anderson is going to go off for a couple minutes as the Raptors, already with 10 power play goals on the season, has another chance. And the time of the penalty will be 15-11. And Lilia Shine, Connickson, Stickler, and Polina Shine are on the penalty kill. As going back, Porter's Wallace at her own blue line. Maria goes up the left wing into the offensive zone. Rozier Abbey with a drop pass out of the corner. Shot Carter with a glove save and holds on. Grace Hiding trying to go about knee high on the far side, looking for that far pipe. And CC stuck out the glove hand, snapped it out of the air. As the Raptors have their 14th shot on goal of this hockey game. 1:46 to go in the penalty.
Assessed to Stillwater. Number 8, Hannah Anderson for high sticking. Time of that.
All right, thank you, Bob. As the puck inside the Stillwater zone. Puck in the near corner at the half wall is heading. And it goes up top, and it hops the stick of Tavera in that high slot. Megan has to go back to the center ice and places up the wall. Hayfiz take it away. And the Ponies doing a good job on the penalty kill. Good job there by Sarah Stickler. 1 minute remaining in the period. As the Raptors back in the offensive zone and play down low in the corner for Rozier. Out front, and it's deflected to the line. Shot by Wallace, and it's knocked out in front by Connickson. Olivia coming back 3-on-2, short-headed. Connickson into the offensive zone, down the near side boards, puts it out front, and Hiding will steer it back behind the net and off into that far corner. Put up to the slot, intercepted on the back check by the Raptors, and coming back as Wallace. Alyssa has to take it away into the zone. Connickson, 1-on-3, fires. Hiding, glove save, popped up in the air. She snaps it onto the air herself with a good glove hand. As Connickson with a one-on-one effort there and just missed, maybe giving the Ponies a lead in this hockey game.
You said she's got a college commitment already?
Yeah, she's going to Quinnipiac. She's just a junior. She'll be back next year with that talented JV squad.
She's sure got some speed.
Off the face-off in the Raptors zone and out to neutral ice. Polina pans on a dump, and then she lost an edge and she goes down. Loose at center ice as Arkell back in her own zone and splits the double team. Lost the puck. Picked up by the Raptors momentarily, and they'll send it into the offensive zone. Back checking to break that up is Brianna Russell and come to neutral ice as we'll count down the final seconds of this first period. There's the horn, and we're 1-1 at the end of the first period as the Raptors will have a 12-second one-person advantage to start the second period. As we'll have the intermission, and we'll come back with a feature in just a bit. But right now, Jordan, we've got time as we run down the scoring in this first period. The East Ridge Raptors on the power play, getting their 10th of the year at 6:03, getting her 12th of the year was Anna Hoffus on this play right here. Jordan?
Grace Hiding, and 8:52 for the Ponies. Number 18, Olivia Arkell, unassisted. Saves in the period for Stillwater's Caitlin Carter, 13 for Chloe.
And you can see Bill mentioned it, a big scramble in front of the net, and the fourth shot finally went in. As Caitlin Carter snapped three, but not the fourth. As picking up the goal we mentioned is Anna Hoppus, and the assist down the goal went to Grace Hiding. Ponies came back at the 8:52 mark, and an errant pass by the Raptors, and Olivia Arkell made them pay on this unassisted goal.
$1 per puck, 6 for $5. And Chuck a Puck help support the Stillwater girls hockey team.
And you can see an errant clearing pass up the right wing, and Olivia Arkell picked it off about the top of the face-off circle, went top shelf over the shoulder of Chloe Hiding. And that's where we stand 1-1 at the end of one period of play. The Ponies outshot 14-9. They have taken a couple of penalties. But Raptors, Bill, they control most of this left side of the ice here in the first period.
Well, I think the shots really are reflective. They're pretty even if you factor in that the Ponies have been shorthanded about 4 minutes of that first period. So.
I mentioned the JV went by way of the Stillwater Ponies as Ava Jokanovic had a couple of goals, and Hannah Offalter. I knew I should have gotten a pronunciation on that one. Hey, let's go to the scoreboard, and Hill Murray, the number one team in the state in girls hockey, second period. They are a machine. We had a chance to broadcast the Hill Murray Stillwater girls game, and Hill Murray defeated the Ponies that night by a score of 3-0. They're up on Chaska Chanhassen by a score of 4-0. Winds that up on Hopkins Park 2-1, and Champlin Park is leading Buffalo 3-0. Prior Lake on the road leading Lakeville North 1-0. Those are the only scores that we do have. We're at the end of the first period, and time to go to break. As Jordan, you've got this special feature here on VAC TV, channel 15 here in the Valley.
Using our Leon family recipes, Acapulco caters the highest quality food made from scratch daily. We deliver anywhere in the Twin Cities or can host at any one of our 8 locations. Serve buffet style or plated, as intimate as a private dinner for 20 to as grand as a group of 3,000. We can customize your menu to reflect the needs of your occasion, formal or casual, including beverage services. Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano. Authentic flavors, spirited family traditions since 1996.
The Stillwater Ponies Boys Hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.
Good evening. It's Bill Hamilton again with Valley Cable Access TV. It is November the 17th, and we're filming segments here at the arena about how the arena is run. We were able to catch two captains of the girls' varsity hockey team on their way to their game in Cottage Grove. Who's here?
My name's Olivia Arkell.
And my name's Lauren Greeter.
And what positions do you play?
I play center, forward.
And I'm left wing.
Wonderful. So one of the questions I think a lot of people would ask, when did you start skating?
I started skating when I was 8. I used to figure skate, and then I quit doing that, and then I started playing hockey.
And you?
I started when I was 6. Loved it ever since.
What year are both of you?
I'm 1998.
97.
Okay. And what's your grade point?
I'm a 3.2 student.
I'm just that 3.0 average girl.
That's great. So what are your hopes for this season?
Our hopes for this season is to make it to the state tournament and hopefully get as far as we would like to.
State championship game, we got this, and be a family this year.
What makes girls hockey better than boys hockey?
I wouldn't necessarily say better, but girls hockey, I feel like we have more of a family. Like, we bond super well. We hang out probably more than the guys would, I would say.
Girls just do it better.
So we just did an interview in the boys' locker room, and the bouquet was overwhelming. Same thing in the girls' locker room?
I wouldn't say so. We try to keep it really clean in the girls' locker room and have a lot of space, so it's not so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you girls. I hope you have a good season and a good game tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Been waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, try to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Been waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Been waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt.
Today is Jason's 16th birthday. His friends are throwing him a party. There's going to be music, dancing, and a lot to eat and drink. All his friends will be there. On Jason's 16th birthday, he was in a car accident. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Jason won't be going to his 16th birthday party after all.
And we welcome you back here to the St. Croix Valley Rec Center, the Blues at Arena, as the Stillwater Ponies and the Eastridge Raptors girls are 1-1 at the end of the first period. This broadcast is underwritten by the friendly folks at the Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana up in the Billy Ridge Shopping Center. Also brought to you by RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater. And Anita White, your licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. By the way, if you'd like to help out on these broadcasts by underwriting the cost, and contact Greg Pekarski, our executive producer, at the offices at 651-430-2921, 651-430-2921. And a feature here between the first and second period, as Bill had a chance to interview for a short period a couple of these young ladies, Olivia Arkell and Lauren Greener. And how did that go?
I'm sorry, I was coughing. I didn't hear you.
Well, you had that. They featured an interview between periods here with you interviewing Lauren and Olivia.
I don't think that was me.
Well, it looked like with all that gray hair.
Oh, yeah, it was. I remember that. That was early on in the season.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Boy, I didn't realize.
Well, those
passes.
two young ladies are captains and two of our 10 seniors on this squad. As we get ready to start the second period, hiding to our left and Caitlin Carter to our right. As the Raptors have a 12-second power play. And Tony Schott as our Caitlin Greeter out there on the penalty kill. And Polina Shine and Olivia Connickson on defense. And the puck is dropped and taken away by Connickson into the offensive zone down the wing. Olivia Shine, and it's wide off that back wall. And it comes out to center ice on the stick of Katie Scheibner. And into the offensive zone, the Ponies are at full strength. There's a shot and a good save by CC on a shot taken by Brooklyn Pierre. So we're back to 5-on-5, just underway second period in a 1-1 hockey game. Mentioned Greg Pekarski, executive producer, director Jordan Simpkins, And on the cameras is Cornelius Williamson and Blair Walsh. Oh, I'm sorry, Robbie Enright on the camera down there. Robbie, of course, off a kicker off of our football team. The puck against the near side board. Lauren Greeter coming right to left out of the zone. And rubbed out along the wall is Arkell. And having to go back for the puck is Wallace back behind her own net. Russell on the forecheck. As Russell up along the near side boards looking for Arkell. Arkell to the point. Can't hold his own. No, she did just by a smidge. As in that high sled shot, pulling down her backhand. Face off circle high. Walks down low. Bad angle shot saved by Hiding. Again a centering pass. Nobody there. Cleared away by the black and Vegas Gold. Behind the net, Russell. Good shift by the Ponies. Centering pass. Greeter up the slide and nobody home. Connickson has to go all the way back into her own zone to pick it up. CC will leave it there for Olivia. Along the near side boards, the partner, Polina Schott, could not get to it. And that errant pass, and it cost the Ponies. It is an icing call. JB winning 3-2. Ava Jukanovic getting 2 goals. And Hannah Appalter getting that 3rd goal. I had to ask one of the coaches here between periods, why am I butchering that? He said, and it is Hannah Appalter had a goal. She is just a freshman. All right, I hope I'm back in the good graces of parents. Is off the face-off shot for the point by the Raptors by Newman. That's blocked, comes out to neutral ice. Lilia shied over Skanch on the back check, take it away into the offensive zone is Grace Hiding. Hiding, she's just a sophomore. They only have 6 seniors on this roster to the Raptors. Lilia shot at the half wall far side, has her pocket picked. And the puck into that high slot and clear the line and out to center ice. Raptors get onside, sent to the offensive zone by Anna Hape. She has the lone goal of the hockey game so far for the Raptors. And again, Olivia Arkell, the lone goal for the Ponies. Playing the Pony zone off to our right at the far face-off circle at the half wall and comes up top to the point. Shot by Sabril. Sydney Sabril and Carter again with a glove save for the Ponies. Mentioned earlier in a couple of our broadcasts, she shows such a good glove hand. Just wondering if she plays softball for the Ponies during the spring.
Between periods, I'll ask her mom. What a wonderful way
shortstop.
What a wonderful place to while away a cold January afternoon.
Hey, turn the heat on. Thank you, guys. Nice heat coming down. As off the face of inside the Pony zone comes the line and out to center ice and played into the offensive zone by Cleo Nystrom. Nystrom with Jukanovic and Paduano out there. Wraparound attempt by Jukanovic, Maya, and that is blocked by Hiding. And coming back the other way is Brenna Walls for the Raptors. Will send it into the Stillwater zone. Connickson off the wall, a little bit too far for Jukanovic. And carried on by Nystrom. Cleo into the offensive zone. Centering pass right out front. Deflected on goal. Hiding the save. It hits loose. A shot and a save as Hiding was down on all fours and somehow manages to cover up by the puck. She had all kinds of help from Megan Terrera and Maria Wallace, but the Ponies coming so close to taking the lead. They've closed up the gap on the shots and goal now, just 15-12. Face-off won by Eastridge. Ponies had won the first 4 or 5 face-offs of the hockey game, but it's evened out as Maria Wallace trying to clear her own zone, turned back on the forecheck by the Ponies and off into the near corner. Here they come left to right. Headman pass through everybody and all the way down the ice. Connickson has to go back for it as Katie Scheibner is in on the forecheck up along the right wing. And the Raptors doing a good job on the forecheck to hold the offensive zone. Held in by Alyssa Wallace, Jr. Up along the near side boards, Pony zone. Connickson again, back behind her own net. Goes reverse, near side for Greeter. To the point. Sambrol, Sydney shot, and it's wide of the goal. And the puck off into the corner for Wallace. There's Arkell to clear for Russell up the right wing, far side. Brietta ahead for Lauren Greeter. All by her lonesome, 1-on-2 into the zone. Lauren fires, and Chloe manages to hold it in the midsection, squeezes it, and she'll get a whistle to stoppage of play. Lauren Greeter, our leading scorer with 10 goals and 6 assists. Olivia Arkell, that unassisted goal in the second period, were her 5th of the year. She and Hannah Anderson and Gina Jablonski now have all 5 goals apiece. As the Raptors win the face-off in their own zone, taken away by Lilia Schei. Does a 180, walks the goal line, behind the net, comes out front, centering pass, and it's just wide. Hannah Anderson was right on the doorstep, couldn't get the stick to set out. As she could have had a nice tip in off the glass to the line. And Anderson has it taken away. And the puck back into the zone, carried in by Hapis. in the corner, taken out of the play momentarily by Megan Raleigh. Puck off back behind the Pony net, played up the far right wing, nobody home at the point. And Eastridge has to go back and regroup. There is Mackenzie Newman, sophomore defenseman, paired with Ann Larson. Jablonski into the forecheck, missing a poke check. And here come the Raptors. Newman out of her own zone. So very slowly. Headman pass deflected into the Pony zone. Cleared by Rondo and out to neutral ice. Ponies complete their line. Change right in front of the Raptor bench at the Pony blue line. Connexon getting a pick there from Rondo. Back behind her own net. Pass ahead for Jablonski. A little bit too far, but there's Nystrom. Cleo on the move into the offensive zone. Stay onside. She does into the zone. There's a shot, and it's wide of the goal. Shot off that wing by Hannah Anderson was wide from the near side boards at the half wall in the Raptor zone. Jablonski digs it free. Gina back behind the Raptor net. Comes out front. Centering pass, and wide open is Nystrom as Heiting is way out of the goal. There's a shot. Scoring is Olivia Connexon as Chloe Heiting trying to make the safe slid completely out of the crease. And the Ponies had a wide open net, and they finally found it. And it is Olivia Connexon scoring for the Ponies. As for Connexon, that is goal number 2 on the season. Time of the goal as the Ponies take the lead is 5:02 of the second period. And a scramble in front of that.
Eastridge coach is looking to talk to the official. He's going to say the goalie was interfered
with, and he might have a legitimate call.
There was a Eastridge player and a Stillwater player in there. It wasn't clear exactly what happened.
And the referee coming over to talk with Tom Kuhlenkamp. Now, Heiting somehow, as you said, got interfered with and pushed her totally out of the crease. And the net was wide open. Nystrom had a shot at it. Another of the players had a shot at it. Finally, Connexon just caught the inside pipe and giving the Ponies a 2-1 lead on their 16th shot at goal of this hockey game. They've finally taken the advantage there. Don't forget, this is the first half of a doubleheader. White Bear Lake and Stillwater tonight. White Bear Lake getting upset by the Wolfpack on Thursday night by a score of 3-2, while the Ponies were winning their 12th game of the year, defeating Woodbury by a score of 4-1. Face off at center ice. And we'll get the scoring from Bob. Here we go.
Number 12, Olivia Connexon with the assist to number 5, Cleo Nystrom. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 2 seconds.
And there it is, a 2-1 Stillwater lead. Play underway in the Pony zone from the point. It's held in by Keely Marlowe. She's the only senior, actually one of 2 seniors on the defensive core, along with Megan Ferrara. Pony sent it into the zone, Hiding to play it there and plays it up the wing. Ahead for Brooklyn Pierre, and she circles back behind her own net, comes out the far side door, off the wall to center ice for Scheibner. Katie from the red line will drive it into the Pony zone. Going backward, Connexon back behind her own net. Drop pass for Arkell. No, holds on to the puck. Olivia pass up the wing for Lauren Greeter. Greeter, no help, into the zone. Now drop pass, closing in. Connexon shot, stick save by Heiting. And the rebound, Scheibner clears the line. And coming back to center ice, here come the Raptors. Nice breakup and neutralized by Olivia Arkell. And against the near side boards, Arkell back in her own zone. Ahead on the far wing for Brianna Russell. Russell for Greeter, the pass behind her. And the Raptors have to go back into their own zone. As there is Wallace, Maria Wallace for the Raptors, off into the far corner, played up the left wing board, tipped out to center ice. Far enough for icing? Probably not. They're going to wave it off as Rondo gets to it first. Monique behind her own net, lays it there for Megan Raleigh. Raleigh's right wing pass for Brianna Russell. Maria's tied up against the far side boards at the half wall, and it comes to the point. Shot by Wallace, blocked out in front by the Ponies, and there was literally a shot. It cleared out to neutral ice. 2-1 Ponies, second period, 10 minutes to go. As back forward is Maria Wallace back into her own zone, up along the near side boards, broken up by the Ponies, free in the low slot, picked up and cleared the line and out to center. And going back forward is Rondo. Monique at her own blue line. Backhands it out to neutral ice. There's Jablonski. Jablonski ahead for Lily, a shot into the zone, coming with Hannah Anderson. Does a 180, centers it, and it's broken up on the back check by the Raptors. Shot there, taken by Megan Raleigh, and it's wide. Shot out of the far corner. Lily walks out front, shot through the crease. Nobody home. Walking in, Raleigh puts it up the slide. Nobody home. As Connexon has to go back for the Ponies back into her own zone. Clears it off the boards that the Ponies get onside. Picked up and cleared by Maria Wallace back into the Stillwater end. They're going to wave off icing once again as Megan Raleigh back behind her own net. Ahead for Lilia Scheid, pass a little bit too far. Jablonski has to go back. Janice circles back behind her own net, comes out the far side door. Around one, around two. Nice wing pass for Scheid into the zone. 2-on-2 with Anderson in the slot. On her backhand. And a save by Heiding. And Lilia Scheid, she's been snake bit. Still trying to get that first goal of the year. Lilia Scheid, she came close there. Her older sister, Paulina Scheid, will hold the offensive zone. Puck in the corner, held in by Anna Larson. Inside the Raptors zone, there on the forecheck is Jokanovic. That's Maya. Maya and Avar, both sophomores. Raptors on the breakout, 3-on-2. Played up the wing. Here comes Katie Flynn into the Pony zone. Scheid to break it up. And Connickson for the Ponies back behind her own net. Pass deflected right on front, but manages to clear the Ponies do. Into the zone. Nystrom 1-on-2. Fires and she wristed wide. Nystrom after the rebound as she tried to lift the stick of the defender. And instead she goes down. Who's going to get the hook? Does Nystrom get the hook or does Megan Terrera getting the hook? But we got a penalty be handed out at the 8:31 mark. It looks like going off will be Megan Terrera. Yep. And the Ponies will be on the power play for the first time tonight. Power play. The offensive unit has 6 power play goals on the season. As Tony Scheid has Greeter. And Arkell and Russell at the points is Connickson and Raleigh.
Number 17, Megan Terrera for body check.
And so the Pony offensive unit power play and a bad angle shot by Connickson. Broke it up. Puck in the corner. There's Lauren Greeter. Back behind the Raptor net. Greeter in the near corner. Up the wall, jumping into the play to hold the zone is Megan Raleigh. And behind the net is Brianna Russell. Draped on her as well as trying to kill some time. As Raleigh's pass comes to Russell. Brianna has a poke checked away. Lauren Greeter centering pass. That one is broken up by Newman. And the puck up the left wing boards and cleared by Eastridge all the way down the ice. Minute 15 to go. Here in the penalty, 7:40 to go in the second period. And the puck into the offensive zone. There's Arkell with a shot. And it's just wide. And from up top, there's Arkell with a shot. That's blocked. And Lauren Greeter was right on the doorstep. 7:24 to go in the first period. Face off to the right of Chloe Heiding. Sophomore goaltender, 1.9 goals against average. Save percentage of 91-2. And off the face-off, centering pass out front, cleared away by Heiding. Russell tries to put it out front, comes to the point to Connickson. Olivia, a one-timer, Arkell fires, and it's blocked out front by the Raptors and Hafis. And the puck coming back to center on the carry. Hafis short-handed into the zone, walks in, fires, stick save, rebound, and a chest wide. Caitlin Carter doing a good job to stack the pads and making the save. The puck off into that far corner. 7 minutes to go here in the first period. 31 seconds ago in the Stillwater power play. And the face-off to the right there of Caitlin Carter in the offensive zone, or the defensive zone, the Pony zone. Off the face-off and a shot right on goal by Alyssa Wallace. And Carter squeezes the pads together against the whistle and a stoppage of play. Our next broadcast of Stillwater Pony Girls Hockey will be Tuesday, January 19th against Roseville. That game on tjsportsonline.net. And our next broadcast here on VAC TV of Stillwater Pony Girls will be January 30th. Into the offensive zone, Ponies carry it in. Hannah Anderson goes wide on the dump in. As Lilia shot at the half wall, splits the double team but left the puck behind. And it's cleared by the Raptors and out to center ice. Coming back is Heiding. Grace into the zone. Fires as she uses the defenseman as a screen. And again, Carter had to be quick with the pads. Squeezes them together to get a save.
That Heiding, for a sophomore, is one of the quicker players on the Cretan team. She really gets around the ice.
Now Heiding, Rozier, and Hayfield on this line. Couple seniors, one sophomore. And now we are back at full strength. The Raptors have keeled off the penalty. Puck back behind the Pony net. And it's picked up and cleared to the line, but not out by Jablonski. Jablonski again taking on the plate. Here comes Lilia Scheid with Hannah Anderson. 2-on-2. Scheid sends it into the zone. First person back is Sydney Sabrell, freshman defenseman behind her own net. And on the walkout, left to right, clears the blue line, clears the red line, and clears it into the Pony zone. Still in possession, down the wing, behind the net. Sabrell, pass Scheid on her, Polina Shine. Finally coughs it up. Jablonski breaks up the rush. Bouncing puck, far face-off circle. There's Scheid trying to clear. Very physical, very physical Raptor team at the half wall far side, Pony zone, and there's going to be a penalty be handed out. I think we got another checking call, and we have a young Eastridge player getting up very slowly. That's Katie Flynn, freshman winger, and it'll be Cleo Nystrom going off for a couple minutes, and the Raptors will go on the power play. 2-minute minor against Stillwater. Shots on goal, 21-18 in favor of the Ponies.
Boy, they almost could have called a checking or a slashing against several kids out there.
Yeah, got a little physical against the far side boards there. And off the face-off, Pony zone to the point. It's held in by Wallace. Here's the penalty.
Stillwater's number 5, Cleo Nystrom, for body check. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 18 seconds of the second.
The Raptor lone goal of this hockey game coming at the 6:03 mark of the first period. Their 10th power play goal of the year. And scored by Anna Hafis as they control the face-off from the point. Wallace in the high slot as they play it around the perimeter far side. Tried to overload one side, go weak side. And on that weak side is the defense there, Tamura, from the far corner. Centering pass out front and throwing! A centering pass from out front and deflected. Caught the pipe on the far side and deflected into the net. And Eastridge has come back to tie up this hockey game at the 11:45 mark. And another power play. Their 11th power play goal of the season. Again, out of the corner, came out front. Looked like it may have, Bill, it deflected off of one of the Pony defenders.
I think so, and it just barely went in. Just hit the post. Boy, this game is close in over almost every aspect right now.
Now shots on goal, 21-20, score 2-2. And here's the goal.
For Eastridge, number 2, Alyssa Wallace, with the assist to number 24, Brooklyn Pierre. Time of that goal, 11 minutes, 40.
And Alyssa Wallace will pick up her 8th goal of the year. And Brooklyn Pierre on the assist is 2-2. As plays underway in the Stillwater zone. And it's dug free by Hafis. Anna goes up top to the point. Anna Larson with a shot. And it's just wide under deflection. Jumping into the play is Abby Roser. Sets up in the far corner. Drops it down low back behind the net. And broken up momentarily by Megan Raleigh. And it hits the back of the net. And it's up off against the back wall into the corner. As Connickson goes reverse. Looking near side for Lauren Greeter. And she's taken on the play. Good forechecking job by the Raptors, and now Greeter sends it away for Brianna Russell. Russell up the far right wing into the zone. Snaps it off, hiding with a save. Can't control the rebound. Oh, the defenseman almost put it into her own net. As trying to clear the puck was Sabrell and almost cleared it into her own net. There's a shot from the point. And hiding with a save as Monique Rondeau took that wrister in hiding hand to make the save. 4 minutes to go here in the second period. 2-2.
And Olivia Arkell was right there on that defensive miscue to pop that in if the goalie had given up a rebound.
And 5-on-5 as Scheibner coming back. Katie Scheibner, she's a senior, has a couple of goals into the zone. And a bad angle shot by Alyssa Wallace. And it's up over that from the point. Wallace, that's Maria Wallace, off into the far corner. Pony zone dug free by Stillwater. Back they come on the breakout. Hannah Anderson will drive it into the offensive zone. Hiding, can't control it. Off in the near corner, Sabrell will get to the puck first. Sydney Sabrell, head man pass up the wall, but not out. Good job by Anderson to hold the offensive zone momentarily. And now cleared out to neutral ice. As getting the teammates, Monique Rondo will get him on side. Clears the puck back into the offensive zone. No icing. Jablonski out of the near corner. Jean at the half wall to the backhand. Into the slot. Poke checked away. Come to line. Polina Shadow backhanded in. Ponies touch up. Everybody's on side. Wallace walks it into the Pony zone. And it is Eastridge this time called for the offside.
Well, Ponies are slightly ahead on shots. Obviously, the score nodded. I think they've shared equal time in the zones over the game.
Stillwater Pony Hockey will be a staple of BAC TV here for the next couple of weeks. In fact, tonight's game is the second of 4 in a row from the Blizzard Arena. There's a shot from the wing by the Ponies. Hiding makes the save and covers up and holds on. A little pushing and shoving after the whistle. But we've got boys hockey on Tuesday, boys hockey on Thursday. No game, no broadcast on Saturday the 16th. By the way, we want to remind you, Saturday, January 23rd, Aldrich Arena. If you can't be there, we'll have that game for you here on the internet. It'll be on tjsportsonline.net. Hill Murray and Stillwater boys, January 23rd, 7:30. tjsportsonline.net. Your link to that broadcast. The Eastridge Raptors into the offensive zone as Raleigh takes care of one of the four checkers. Connickson takes care of another, and the puck free off into the near corner. Played back behind the net. As Raleigh making after it. Senior plays it up the wing for Potawatomi. Abby's pass broken up by the Raptors at center ice, and they'll drive it right back into the Pony zone. It's dumped in by Grace Heiding. Connickson trying to clear her own zone. Pass for Stickler, never got there. Loose in the high slot. Held in by Eastridge from the wing shot. And a save by Carter. A shot taken by Hayfiz. And Arkell plays it off into that far corner. There is Abby Potawatomi. Gets double teamed and lost the puck. Walking out front. Centering pass shot saved by Carter. And it pops up off of her stick. A little hacking there after the play. A little slashing. And no call.
Got a penalty.
Oh, we are going to get a penalty. But this time it's against Stillwater. It looks like Connickson going off for a couple.
If you're planning on going to that Hill Murray game, I suggest you get there early. It's going to be packed, and there's a possibility 10% of the seating capacity be taken up for scouts.
You got that right. That is Saturday, January 23rd, and I know I'll be there at least by 5 to set up for the broadcast. Glenn Thompson, my engineer.
The Stillwater's number 12, Olivia Connickson for hooking.
So the hooking call against Connickson. Eastridge has their third opportunity on the power play. They've scored on the first two. A 2-2 hockey game with 1:29 to go in the period. As the Raptors to break out. Pass ahead for Pierre. Brooklyn into the zone. Fires. And that is knocked down by Trevick. Pierre after the puck in the corner. Plays it up the wall. Far side for Hayfiz. Her shot and a stick save by Carter. Back behind the Pony net. Out of the near corner. They set up at the half wall. And there's Brooklyn Pierre in that high slot. Can't get a shot off. She'll go drop pass to the line. Taken away by Lauren Greeter. And clears it out to center ice. Olivia Arkell over skates. Greeter coming back. She can't get to it with a minute to go in the period. As on the move is Hayfiz. Sends it into the offensive zone. There's a blast. Carter has to make the save. And she will hold on to get the rebound. Well, Stillwater Pony Girls Hockey again, a presentation of tjsportsonline.net. TJ Broadcast Services, my company. You were saying?
I was going to say that the arena is sort of starting to fill up. We've got, typical of Minnesota, we've got late arrivals.
And it's on this Saturday afternoon. Centering pass up the slot. It's going to be full by the time this night is done. Looking forward to Stillwater and White Bear Lake. Right now, if you had to see the section 4AA, Stillwater, Hill Murray, and White Bear Lake. Number 1, 2, and 3, I would guess.
I think so.
Face off to the left of Caitlin Carter. And we'll see Eastridge on the power play for another 48 seconds. And in that far corner, Sophie Schuster, 8th grade defenseman for the Ponies, is out there. She and Lexi Ligday are the two 8th graders on their third set of defense. And a wraparound attempt and another deflected puck out front. And off of the Pony defender, and may have went off the stick of Sarah Stickler. But the Eastridge Raptors, their power play unit is in cruise control. That is their third of the hockey game. And their 12th power play goal of the year. Time of this one will be 16:36. It is 3-2 Eastridge. And again, from a bad angle from behind the net, centered out front, and deflected behind Caitlin Carter.
Scoring for Eastridge on a power play, number 21, Katie Schreiber, unassisted. That's Schreiber of the Raptors on the power play at 16:36 of the period.
And for Katie Schreiber, that is her third goal of the year. Again, it's unassisted as the Eastridge Raptors, good second period. And they've now shot the Ponies 27-23, and back into the offensive zone is Hayfiz. Anna Hayfiz has it taken away. Greeter and Arkell coming back, and a pass for Lauren was broken up. On the back check, taken away by Grace Heiding. She'll send it into the zone as the horn sounds. And we played 2 periods of hockey. And this period saw 3 goals. We were 1-1 at the end of the first period, now 3-2. Before we get to the highlights, Bill, comments on the second period.
Well, depending on your perspective, when a goal is scored in the last minute of the period, it's either a coach's worst nightmare or a coach's blessing miracle.
All right, let's take a look at the highlights, Jordan. And the Ponies took their initial lead of this hockey game at 5:02 of the second period, as Olivia Connickson getting her second goal of the year from Cleo Nystrom on this goal right here. There's Connickson, fires and scores after a scramble, right in front of the net. It was 2-1. But Eastridge came back with 2 straight power play goals, one at 11:45. Her 8th goal of the year was Alyssa Wallace with an assist from Brooklyn Pierre as the Eastridge Raptors tied it up at 2-2. And you can see it was a center pass from back behind the net, hit a defender and found the far side pipe into the net. Then at 16:36, while the Ponies were trying to kill off a penalty, the Raptors get their 3rd power play goal of the game, their 12th of the year, the 3rd of the year for Katie Scheibner on this play with an assist from Grace Heiding. And a nice centering pass from out front. And putting it behind Caitlin Cutter was Katie Scheibner. And that's where we stand 3-2 at the end of 2 periods of play. Again, the Ponies outshot 27-23. And want to go to our scoreboard from last night before we go to a break. High school basketball last night. Suburban East Catholic Ponies had a tough night with Creighton-Durham Hall last night. Pony boys at home lost. Actually, they were at Creighton-Durham Hall. They lost by 6 to the number 1 team of the conference, Creighton-Durham Hall, 61-55. Woodbury beat Mosview, and Forest Lake defeated White Pearl Lake. That's boys basketball. In the Metro East, the winners in boys hoops, Matamidi, North St. Paul, Sibley, and Chardon. And in girls basketball last night, the Stillwater girls at home lost at Creighton-Durham Hall, 62-36. Eastridge, Mosview, and White Pearl Lake were all winners as well. As that is the basketball scene. And wanted to touch on the rest of the Pony schedule here on this Saturday. The varsity wrestling team is over at Hudson, taking on Hudson and Ellsworth Community Schools, and these 2 hockey games are the 2 remaining on the roster. As we go to graphics, and there is the Pony schedule up on the screen again at Mosview on Tuesday, and on Thursday, actually Saturday the 16th, they will be at home against Woodbury. And at 3-2, we're going to step away for a break. We'll be back with 3rd period action here from the arena in just minutes. I'm Tad Witch and Bill Hamilton alongside. Jordan's our director. Let's go to break.
Please report to the table where you want the chucker puck.
Using our Leon family recipes, Acapulco caters the highest quality food made from scratch daily. We deliver anywhere in the Twin Cities or can host at any one of our 8 locations, served buffet style or plated, as intimate as a private dinner for 20 to as grand as a group of 3,000. We can customize your menu to reflect the needs of your occasion, formal or casual, including beverage services. Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano. Authentic flavors, spirited family traditions since 1996.
The Stillwater Ponies boys hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.
apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Now let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming in tails, heads on the sides apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start. I was just guessing at numbers and figures, pulling the puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress did not speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me. Oh, when I rush to the start, running in circles, chasing tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. I'm going back to the start.
With the beginning of the new school year comes all sorts of new things, including new teachers, and in the orchestra's case, their new teacher is an entirely new force.
My name is Zach Sawyer, and I'm the orchestra director here at Stillwater Area High School.
Sawyer's career is just beginning in Stillwater, though he is originally from Michigan.
Right. I grew up in Michigan, southwest Michigan, a little town called St. Joseph, right on the beach. And I went to college at Michigan State University. I got 2 degrees. I got a degree in music performance and a degree in music education.
So far, all students in the orchestras seem to have taken a very strong liking to their new orchestra director.
I first met Mr. Sawyer the first day of school this year.
Well, he's young and he's like fresh out of graduate school, but I love his energy and the way he just relates to the students so well. And it probably helps because he's a lot younger.
I like him a lot. He's really different than Mr. Jones, but it's a good different.
He's doing a great job of just being there with the students and just doing his job of creating music.
So far, though, Sawyer has not expressed any interest in making any major changes to the high school orchestra.
Well, in the short term, this is an incredibly successful program, and as someone coming into an orchestra program that's new to me, even if I were a super experienced teacher, I probably wouldn't change anything right away, just because everything is really well thought out already, and things are in place to make this an amazing program already.
And so, Sawyer begins to pave a new path that will likely be remembered for years to come. This is Adam Sutcliffe with the Pony Express.
This shirt makes me look so fat. My makeup is all messed up. Why am I so ugly? Huge bags under my eyes. My nose is disgusting. Ugh, what's wrong with my teeth?
And we welcome you back here to the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. The Blizzard Arena here on the hill here in Stillwater, Suburban East Conference hockey. Girls hockey, boys hockey, a doubleheader here on vactv.org. By the way, if you'd like to take a look at this game in its entirety at your leisure, go to Channel 15 and go to vactv.org and click on demand. Also, our games are played back, I believe, on Thursdays. Go to VACTV, and the schedule of the replays of these games will be listed there as well. This broadcast courtesy of Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana in the Village Ridge Shopping Center. Also brought to you by RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater and Anita White, your licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett in Minnesota and Wisconsin. And if you'd like to help underwrite the cost of these broadcasts, these 20 games, go to 651-430-2921, 651-430-2921. The offices of Valley Access, Greg Kukarski, our executive producer and a manager. And both teams are coming back on the ice. In second period, Bill, just quick comments. We got to start clearing away people from in front of the net. They've been getting some cheap goals.
And we need to stay out of the penalty box.
Yes. Yeah, obviously, three goals, 3 power play goals.
Yeah. But the Ponies are in a good position. They're only down 1 goal. Slightly outshot by Cretin again.
by Eastridge.
Sorry, Eastridge, yeah.
Freaking Normal Johnny Pole's got a good young squad over there. Off of Randolph. The Raider girls are in first place here in the Suburban East Conference. Caitlin Carter defending the goal to our left. Chloe Hadding defending the goal to our right. Don't forget, it's our arch rival, White Bear Lake. Actually, Hill Murray and White Bear Lake arch rivals, but it's White Bear Lake and the Ponies coming up tonight, 7:30, 7:20 broadcast time here on BACTV.org. And the link to the broadcast, too, will go to tjsportsonline.net. As we're actually playing 5-on-5, as it'll be Arkell to take the draw against Brooklyn Pierre. And the face-up won by the Raptors, and Alyssa Wallace from center ice will drive it into the Pony zone. Connickson and Polina Scheid are back on defense with Russell, Greeter, and Arkell, the forwards on this line for the Ponies. 3-4 person tie up in the near corner in the Pony zone. And there's Polina Scheid, poke checked away. Wallace tries to put it out front, tries to wrap her outside of the goal. Cleared away by Arkell, and here's Brianna Russell coming with Lauren Greeter. Pass to Lauren on her off wing into the offensive zone. Stops at the point. She fires, and it's high and up over the net and off that back wall. Wallace to get it first, and Alyssa clears it out to neutral ice. Connickson has to get the Ponies onside. Feeds the wing a little bit too far for Brianna Russell. She chases it down. Drop pass Greeter. Fires, and it's deflected out front as Arkell was sitting right on the doorstep. Or correction, Connickson was. Had a chance for tip in. From neutral ice, here come the Raptors. They set it into the offensive zone. Drop pass intercepted. Hayfez. Alyssa has herself written out of the play. And here comes Brianna Russell back. Ponies need a line change as Russell from center ice will send it into the zone. As Mackenzie Newman, sophomore defenseman for the Raptors, up along the far side boards inside the eastward zone. As Newman is paired there with Anna Larson, another freshman from the point. A shot taken by Monique Rondeau, and that hits traffic. Picked up by Eastridge. Cleared the line and out to center ice. Eastridge completes their line change. And missing the pass with Megan Rowley, looking for a breaker into the zone. And unfortunately from her own side of the red line, that's an icing call against Stillwater.
Caitlin Carter found Abby Roser in her crease and put her on her behind. Roser looked to the ref just shrugged it off.
Face-off to the left of Carter, and the Raptors have won another face-off shot from the point. Traffic, far face-off circle to the goal mouth, and Carter covers up, holds on to get a whistle. The Ponies had a 23-20 shots and goal advantage, and now the last 9 shots of this hockey game, courtesy of a couple of power play goals. 9 in a row for Eastridge. They win another face-off from the point. Newman with a shot deflected away wide. Hannah Anderson to pick it up in her near corner. Plays to the line, not out. Good forechecking by Eastridge. And now comes free and out to center ice. As Anna Larson back into her own zone. Larson will go drop pass far side. Correction, there is Ann Larson. In the corner, in on the forecheck, Jablonski. Larson staples her to that back wall. That'll be a cross-checking call. As Larson will go for a couple of minutes. She cross-checked into Jablonski into that back wall. And the Ponies will get their second power play opportunity of this hockey game.
Well, it's a red-letter opportunity for them to capitalize on their own power play and to even the score.
Face off to the right. Coach Tony Schott has Russell, Arkell, Greeter. And at the points, Megan Raleigh and Olivia Connickson. Ponies win the face-off from the point. Connickson, Olivia's got a goal. Up top, it is Arkell to Connickson. One-timer, and it's just wide. And the rebound to the line. It's loose in that high slot. Held in by Lauren Greeter. Greeter sets up with the half wall. Goes rink wide for Connickson. And Olivia from the near point sets up. High slot for Arkell at the top of the face-off. At top of the attack. And the shot wide of the goal by Connickson. Held in by the Ponies and back behind that. There's Greeter for Russell onto the far corner. And she goes up top for Raleigh. Megan's shot is blocked. And taken away by Katie Scheibner. She'll clear the zone and down ice. Well, that was a 40-second shift in the offensive zone, but nothing to show for it. 1:15 to go, and the Pony power play down by a goal. 3-2 with 14 minutes and change remaining here in regulation. As Connickson, the breakout pass. Greeter from center ice. Lauren into the offensive zone. Back checking is Abby Rosa to break it up. Greeter picks it back up again, sets up in the corner. Goes up top to the point. There in the high slot is Arkell. Tees it up, fakes the shot. And it gets a return pass. There's the one-timer deflected on goal. It's loose. And Heiding dives out on top of it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Half the student population is on top of that puck in the crease as we get a whistle.
One sort of nice change with these girls hockey over boys hockey. In that kind of situation in boys hockey, the physical mayhem would have been, you would have been worried about somebody getting seriously hurt.
And no change on the power play unit. They go with the number 1 unit. Face off to the rod of Chloe Heiding, just a sophomore. Off the face-off, loose puck, far face-off circle. And it's taken away by Russell from the point. Goes up top for Raleigh. High slot for Arkell. Olivia with a blast, and it's wide. And the rebound at the half wall near side. Backing up is Connickson. Plays it down the wall for Greeter. Lauren goes into that high slot. She turns and she fires, and that is blocked. Loose puck out front. Clear the line. Arkell holds it in for Megan Raleigh. Tries to go rink wide for Connickson on the weak side. Not there. Olivia chases it down. Connickson at the half wall. Turns and fires. Saved by Heiding. Chloe with a good job and some high sticking in front of the net. Lauren Greeter was looking for a call on a high fizz and didn't get the call.
That really was a check. No question about it.
And so with 15 seconds remaining on the Pony power play, they have now 3 shots in goal in this one-person advantage. The puck dropped in the East Ridge zone as Hannah Anderson goes to the point to Connickson. Olivia's played the entire power play. Puck against the near side boards, cleared by Eastridge, but not out. Out of the corner, looking for a pass is Hannah Anderson. And out of the corner, Jablonski. Pass right up front, and it's deflected just wide as Eastridge. And Anna Larson is back. Puck into that high slot, still in the Eastridge zone. Here's Raleigh for Connickson. Olivia's now been out there for about 4 minutes. And the puck cleared by Eastridge down ice. 1-on-1 coming back into the zone. Hiding, Grace, drop pass, nobody there. And cleared by Raleigh. Ahead for Hannah Anderson. Anderson shot at Jablonski out there for the Ponies. And at her own blue line, Mackenzie Newman for Eastridge. Jump pass down ice. They can wave off icing. Okay. As getting to it first is Olivia Connickson. Rings it up along the near side boards. There's Hannah Anderson trying to clear her own zone. The Stillwater zone off to our left. Tied up right down in front of us. As we have a 4 or 5 person rugby scrum there. And finally, it's pop free. Connickson off that back wall, far corner for Megan Raleigh. Raleigh ahead for Jablonski. Passed a little bit too far. And we're not getting those tape-to-tape passes right now. It is 3-2 Eastridge with 12 minutes to go in this hockey game. And a breakout pass. And off the stick of Jokanovic into the zone. Nystrom. Cleo down the right wing. Centering pass out front. And right on the doorstep was Paduano. Couldn't get the stick on it to tip it in. And on the rush, Pierre back into the offensive zone, the Pony zone. Brooklyn Pierre looking for help as there's a line change. Raptor puck, high slot, shot wide by Megan Terrera. And off into the near corner of the Pony zone. There is Brooklyn Pierre back behind the net. There's Polina Shy to clear the line. And not out. It's held in again by Eastridge. Puck in the far corner, shot again. Off in the near corner. Played up along the wall, far side by Rondo. And it's out to center ice. They're going to wave off icing. As Hiding will leave it there for the defense. Keely Marlowe, senior defenseman for Eastridge, spins away from the first forechecker. Goes to Sabrol, Sydney Sabrol. Goes right wing far side for Grace Hiding. Hiding circles back. Now ahead of center ice for Abby Roser. Roser stood up at the red line. Puck in the Pony zone. Cleared to an open wing near side. Having to come back forward is Arkell. Ahead for Russell into the zone with Lauren Greeter. And on the back check, the Raptors break up again. Another rush. And back they come the other way. Offensive zone, Alyssa Wallace. Wallace walks the goal line. Back behind, Caitlin Carter out the near side. Still in control is Wallace. Then the drop pass off into the far corner. And there's Arkell to take it away. Around 1, around 2. Ahead for Greeter, for Russell. Coming 2-on-2. Breon into the zone, fires, Hiding. Kicks it out of there with the side paddle. And it deflects up over the glass and out of play. As time becoming a bit of a nuisance. We have 10:26 to go. Pony still trailing by a goal, 3-2.
The goalie there did a very good job of keeping that puck out of play because we were well positioned for a rebound.
Face off to the left of Hiding. And they face up one by the Raptors. As Maria Wallace up along the right wing boards. It's taken away by Sabril. Back to Wallace. Off the near left wing boards inside the Eastridge zone. And it comes to the line, but not out. And now taken away by the Raptors and sent away to center ice. Megan Raleigh's pass broken up in neutral ice right in front with the Pony bench across the way. Send it to the Stillwater zone. We hit the 10-minute mark. Shots on goal, 29-29, but Eastridge on the strength of 3 power play goals have a 1-goal lead here in the third period. Puck against the near side boards into the Pony zone. as Jablonski sends it out to center. And Jablonski for Arkell into the zone. And Olivia's tripped up and goes down. And that'll be a penalty against Eastridge as Olivia was cartwheeled down or hooked down. And the Ponies will get yet another power play advantage here and a chance to tie up this hockey game.
Boy, an important opportunity here. And what a wonderful advantage to have Olivia Arkell out there, who spent a portion of her career playing defense. Is able to use her on a power play. Now she's not. She's coming off the ice. Well,
and Shai Jablonski and Hannah Anderson out there on the first power play unit. Here's Connickson for the point shot, hiding with a save. Good job by the Raptor defense to take the Ponies out of the play. So Hiding had a good look at it. And she looked it all the way into her midsection and gets the whistle with 1:52 to go. The Ponies now have come back and taken a lead in the shots and goal department. Here comes the top line of Arkell, Greeter, and Russell. And Raleigh and Connickson will play the points. Face off to the left of Chloe Hiding. 8-4-1 on the season. She has 8 of their 10 wins. Raptors have won 4 in a row. They're on the road to White Bear Lake on Tuesday. Pony puck. Raleigh, high slot Arkell to the wing. Greeter, one-timer, and that hits traffic in front of the net. And the defenseman looked like Maria Wallace took that one hard. As from the point, Connickson again. Here's a one-timer by Arkell, and it's wide of the goal. The Ponies teeing off, but can't find the net. Arkell again to the wing. Greeter, no, correction, Connickson through her legs. And back behind the net, there's Lauren Greeter. Greeter comes out the far side. Lauren does a 180, trying to get away from the defense in Newman. And then over skates the puck, gets free to the top of the face-off circle. Raleigh from skate to stick. There's Olivia. On the wing, Connickson with a one-timer and deflected out front as Greeter trying to deflect and redirect that puck. Arkell again, one-timer Connickson, and it's wide. Ponies getting the angles and the shots. They're just not getting in on goal. Arkell shot blocked and a semi-breakaway coming back the other way on the carry into the zone. Hafis, Elisa shot saved by Carter. And the rebound cleared away by Arkell. Anya Hafis, who had the first goal of the hockey game for Eastridge, had herself a breakaway, and CC came out, cut off the end. And back the other way at the other end. As I'm talking about Hafis, the Ponies have tied it up. A power play goal of their own coming at the 8:39 mark of this third period. And the Ponies have tied it up 3-3, picking up our 7th power play goal of the year. And I'm looking at my notes. Who got the goal, Bill?
Number 13.
And that would be Lauren Greeter's 11th of the year.
I was thinking when the Eastridge player went down, took that shot, she fell and effectively took herself out of the play, and we had a 5-on-3 as we broke down.
So the face-up at center ice, 3-3 with 8:20 to go in regulation. If it was Lauren Greeter, that would be her, let's see, goal number 11 now in the season. And indeed a power play goal for the Ponies, number 7 of the year. And the draw this time won by the Ponies. There's Lilia Shine. Brings it into the zone. Here's Bob.
Oh, dandy shot. That's about the third time the Stillwater player has been leveled in front of the net.
With the assist to number 18, Olivia Arkell.
So Greeter from Arkell at 8:39. And your train of thought there, Bill?
That's the third time we've had a player leveled in front of the net. I thought this was a non-checking game for girls. It sure doesn't look like it out there.
Face off to the left of Chloe Hiding. And the Eastridge coaching staff not too happy with the course of action. Evidently, they're arguing Ponies interfered with the goaltender again. Face off in the Raptor zone comes the line held in by Rondo, and Monet brings it back behind the net. First person to the puck is Lilia Scheid. Scheid out of the corner at the half wall, spins, walks the goal line, does another 180, and holds onto the puck and tries to walk it out front. There's the centering pass deflected to the point as held in. And a shot by Rondo hits traffic. Puck against the near side boards inside the Eastridge zone. Under 8 minutes to go in a 3-3 hockey game. And the puck against the near side boards finally popped free by Rondo. And down low in the corner, there's Gina Jablonski. Jablonski, she lost an edge and goes down. And the puck off in the corner, Jablonski back behind the net once again, trying to get away from Siobhan Clarity. And the puck out front, loose in that high slot, taken away by the Raptors and sent away to center ice. And a pass a little bit too far for Brenna Walls and all the way down the ice. Polina Scheid back for the Ponies, circled the cage. Ahead for Scheid, never got there. And there's Hannah Anderson to tip it into the eastern zone. Raptors go right to left to drive it back into the offensive zone. First person back is Rado Monique. He's hauled down. There's Polina Scheid, no whistle. And the Ponies coming left to right. Stickless pass a little bit too far for Padawan. And into the Raptors zone, clear the line. And out to center ice. Ponies leading the line change. As from neutral ice is backhanded into the offensive zone by Abby Roser for Eastridge. And from neutral ice driven in, Eastridge touches up their onside. Ponies with a puck in their own zone, coming left to right. On the walkout is Connickson. Olivia clears the red line and has it poke checked away on the transition. Here comes Scheibner. Katie down the wing, center pass out front. Shot on goal. Carter the save, the rebound. And a wrapper on a tip to that one is kicked out of there by Carter. As Eastridge with two good opportunities there. Puck cleared up the slot and all the way back down the ice. And that puck was cleared by Eastridge. Back behind her own end is Maria Wallace. Her partner on that wing is Tabrera. And the puck cleared out to neutral ice. Ponies back. And it's picked up by Cleo Nystrom. Nystrom to center ice will drive it into the zone. There's Greeter coming down the wing. Lauren fires and a pad save. The waffle pad save by Hiding. After the rebound, centering pass there by Megan Raleigh. And that hits traffic. Cleared off the near side boards and coming to center ice. The Eastridge Raptors broken up by Lauren Greeter. And she'll steer back into the Eastridge zone. And Tarara for Wallace. And there's Russell on the intercept into the zone with Greeter. Greeter on her backhand, walks the goal line out front, and there's Arkell to tip it wide. Olympia gets it back, comes up top into the slot to the point for Raleigh, or Rondo, excuse me. And then her shot is blocked. And Eastridge with numbers coming back 2-on-1 into the offensive zone as Grace Hiding. Hiding plays up the wing, looking for Anna Hafens, and it's broken up by the Ponies. Greeter plays the line and tipped out to center ice by Brianna Russell. Eastridge gets onside. Abby Roser sends it in. Now they touch up, and now they're onside. As Lauren Greeter coming up that far left wing, 3-3, and a shot off the shoulder pad of Chloe Hiding. I don't know if she saw that. Kind of a rising shot. One of those rising fastballs up in the zone. As back into the offensive zone, here come the Raptors. Played to the point, overskating the puck was Brenna Walls, and it comes to neutral. 2-on-1 Ponies. Jablonski and Scheid. Jablonski fires, saved by Chloe Hiding, and she holds on. Good job by Chloe. Came out, cut off the ankle, and Gina didn't have a lot to shoot at.
Do you think Brenna Walls is Wes Walls' daughter?
Yep.
Wes being
and Wes, of course, he's the
boys.
Is he the coach at Eastridge, the boys coach? Or?
He is.
Yep.
Yeah. Eastridge has some tall girls out there.
Big squad. And the Ponies with the puck in the offensive zone. And back behind the Raptor net, trying to clear is Wallace. She's tied up in the corner. Puck up along the near side board. Stillwater doing a good job of holding the zone. It comes free to neutralize. We're down to 4:20 to go in the third period. And sent into the Raptors zone. And it's cleared the line. Not out. It's held in by Megan Raleigh for the time being. Stapled to the board there by Brenna Walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in on that rugby scrum. As the referee take a look at it and said play on. We don't freeze the puck in high school hockey. As with it is Clarity. Siobhan clears the line and out to center ice. Coming back in the back check. Lily a shot into the zone. Jablonski's onside. Lily at the half wall near side to the point for Connickson, and it's cleared the line. Nice job to hold it in as Megan Raleigh. Wallace in the near corner. Goes reverse for Sydney Sabrel. Sabrel will golf it out of the zone all the way down the ice, and that will be icing as Eastridge just needed to break. 3:37 to go in regulation. Pony hockey here on VACTV.org. And don't forget, you can go online and watch the game in its entirety. VACTV.org and click on the on-demand menu. And look for the playback schedule as well, live on VACTV. I believe the replays are on Thursdays. As the Ponies hold the offensive zone. Down off to our right and back behind the net is Anna Larson. Larson in the corner for Newman. Newman's pass to the line and played out to center ice. And on the rush, here's Scheibner into the zone. Katie Scheibner feeds Pierre. Brooklyn Pierre as she's taken into the wall, far side. Pony zone cleared by Raleigh. To the point, held in, dumped down the slot, deflected puck, and it's swept away. There, Padawano, Abby's pass for Cleo Nystrom. Nystrom into the zone down the right wing. Cleo turns, fires, saved by Heiding. Rebound, and Heiding pokes it off into the corner. Nystrom goes down as he tried to get it down front. Padawato plays it up the boards and out to center ice. So Cleo had an opportunity there at the puck at the Pony blue line. And it's offside. East Ridge offside at that Pony blue line. Ponies in action at Mounds View on a Tuesday. And hosting Woodbury next Saturday. We'll have the 19th, the game against Roseville on TJ Sports Online.net. Internet only, no cable broadcast that night, but we'll have it on the internet. As off the face-off into the offensive zone, centering pass out front, cleared by Arkell to the line. Not out as Megan Chavarro will get to it and holds the zone for the Raptors. Puts it back behind the Pony net, and it is Arkell ahead for Brianna Russell. And it's turned back on the back check there by Anna Heiding, and back behind the Pony net. Ponies now bundle up in their own zone. Put up the high slot, clear the line, not out. It's held in once again by Heiding. Heiding against the half wall against Olivia Arkell. And at Pony, the puck is popped free. Knocked down by Russell, clears the line, but not out. Brianna again to the line, not out. Here's a centering pass out front and a tip attempt by Grace Heiding. Nice centering pass from the boards. And from the up top, there's a shot that is blocked. Here comes Greeter back. Lauren Greeter off the end of her stick. Had almost a 2-on-1. Chibura pass ahead for Abby Roser. Roser for Heiding. Gracie into the offensive zone. In the slot. Fires, and it's high. A rising shot up over the net. And Arkell sweeps it away and back behind her own net. Drop pass for Rondo. Monique up ahead for Lauren Greeter. Arkell over skates. Greeter carries on for Russell. Brianna into the zone for Arkell. Down the slot. Wide open. She shoots. And Heiding will save. And the rebound. Oh, Chloe Heiding has been outstanding in this third period. Save. On the Ponies' 36 shot on goal of the hockey game. Heiding has had 3 of those. There's a sliding save again by Heiding on a centering pass from out front. Side of the Raptor goal. Oh, Chloe Heiding, she has put on quite a show here in the third period.
This has been a little bit of a goaltender's duel. Yep. We've got 38 and 32 shots. That's a lot of shots for a high school hockey game.
They started slow, but boy, they've been coming on the last 2 periods. Face off to the right of Chloe Heiding, just as sophomore. And the face off loose, face off circle. Right out front, cleared away to the boards. And there's Lilia Shine. She's taken in that back wall by Savero. After it is Hannah Anderson. She overskates. Savero plays it ahead for Brooklyn Pierre. 1 minute remaining in regulation. As the puck's in all the way back down the ice. Looking for overtime. Icing the call against Eastridge with 54 seconds to go in a 3-3 hockey game. Ponies tying it up at 8:39. Lauren Greeter getting her 11th of the year from Olivia Arkell. And that's where we stand right now. 1 goal in the third period.
2 very evenly matched teams. Both teams have some real speedsters out there and good, solid goaltending.
And the face-off won by the Raptors in their own zone. And the puck is picked off and sent into the Eastridge end. And going back for the puck is Wallace. Gets it out to neutral ice against the near side boards into the Pony zone. Connickson checking traffic, spreading the ice. Pass ahead into the offensive zone. Looking for Hannah Anderson. Coming down the wing. Correction, that's Jablonski. Gina out of the near corner. Out front. Loose puck. And it's deflected off into the corner far side to the face-off circle. And here comes Eastridge with 3-on-3. And on the wing near side into the offensive zone. Cleared by Connickson to center ice. Here comes Greeter. 1-on-4. No advantage there, Lauren. Here is to split the double team on her backhand. And the Raptors break it up on the back check. Puck comes to the line. It's held in by Scheid. Scheid's pass deflected once, twice. Looked like a pinball there. And here's a shot on goal. Heiding makes the save, and then a trickle just behind her as the horn sounds. And that is the end of regulation. We're tied up at 3. Both teams 5-4-1 in conference. Eastridge 10-6-1, and your Ponies on the season with a 6-10-1 mark. 1 goal in the period, and that came at the 8:39 mark. The Ponies on the power play. Lauren Greeter getting her 11th of the year on this goal right here, this power play goal.
5 for a 3-period total of 29. Eastridge.
And you can see Greeter coming into the offensive zone. Out front for Greeter, and she scores. Nice pass from Olivia Arkell on her backhand. And Olivia picking up the assist as Olivia has picked up her 2nd point of the hockey game. She had a goal, her 5th back in the first period, and assist on the game tying goal. Stillwater Pony Hockey. Again, we'll play overtime here in about 3 minutes. Courtesy of Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana in the Valley's Ridge Shopping Center by RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater. Anita White, your licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. If you'd like to be part of our broadcast, underwrite the production cost, you can contact Greg Pekarska, executive producer, at 651-430-2921. On the Pony schedule, we mentioned basketball last night. We lost a pair to Cretin-Durham Hall. Looking ahead to next week, and the Stillwater Pony boys swimming and diving team, 6th in the state. Very good squad. They're at Woodbury on Tuesday. In fact, the Stillwater Ponies have 3 winter teams that are ranked in the state. Boys hockey ranked 5th. The Stillwater boys swimming and diving team ranked 6th, and the gymnastics team is ranked 10th. On Tuesday night, basketball, boys at home against Moundsview. The girls at the home of the Mustangs. And on Tuesday night, hockey here at the arena against Park Cottage Grove. We'll have that game for you here on VAC TV. And the girls hockey team will be at Moundsview on Tuesday.
A strong swimming tradition with Brian Luke coaching.
Both boys and girls.
Stillwater has an enormous number of alumni from both teams that competed in college.
How many, I don't know what the record is now, but their women's, the girls swimming and diving team have won an extraordinary amount of dual meets in a row, spanning years.
Yeah. Brian has been coaching so long that my daughter in her 40s swam for him.
Well, actually, doesn't his dad help him out to it at one point, or did he retire?
I think his dad, he's no longer
with the program. Okay.
But Brian, his dad was a coach before him, and he's just enormously well thought of in the state, in the swimming community, and well respected by all of the kids that swam for him.
Well, this is the first half of a doubleheader, White Pearl Lake and Stillwater. Coming up tonight at 7:30. We might get a later start. And again, trying to get here and find a spot. I'm sure if you went out in the parking lot, it's starting to get full.
We've got a brand new game.
Yep.
8-minute game.
8-minute overtime. Face up. And again, it's Hiding changing ends. Chloe Hiding will be to our left. And Caitlin Carter to our right. As the face-up, again, we're 5-on-5. Ponies with the puck. Connickson up along the left wing board. Tipped into the zone by Greeter. Played it back out to neutralize. Intercepted by Russell for Greeter. Lauren into the zone. Drop past Russell. Walks it down the wall. Has it taken away and cleared out of the zone. And down ice by Alyssa Wallace. Ponies regroup back in their own zone. Again, Greeter to center. 3-on-2. Lauren into the zone. High slot. Shot. Russell, and it's wide. Brianna Russell just wide on the short side. And the puck against the near side board. There's Greeter. She fires, and that is wide. Meanwhile, Chloe Hiding manages to steer it off into the corner. Russell and Arkell out front. Far face-off circle. Off into the corner. Intercepted by Arkell. Olivia backhand shot. Or a pass on the wing for Connickson. And she puts it back to the point for Arkell. Arkell for Connickson at the half wall. Behind the net, Greeter. Out front. Bouncing puck loose right out front. And to the point, and Arkell, Olivier's going to hold the offensive zone. And the Ponies, the first minute of this period, all in the East Ridge zone. Greeter hits the side of the goal on a centering pass. Thought East Ridge clears to the line, and it's held in by Hannah Anderson. Cleared by the Raptors to the line, and it's out to center ice. Connickson has to go back. Referee got in the way a little bit, and it's icing the call against the East Ridge Raptors. Face off back down in the Raptors zone. We mentioned the Raptors, including this game, playing 6 of their last 7 on the road at White Bear Lake on Tuesday. And on the 19th, they're at Forest Lake. Then take on Park Cottage Grove on Saturday the 23rd. And off the face-off, this time controlled by the Raptors. Keely Marlowe behind her own net. Marlowe gets double-teamed. Plays up along the wall and chopping into play. Megan Raleigh to hold the zone, cannot. And here comes a 3-on-1. Ace Ridge into the zone. Roser in on goal. Abby fires, and it's wide. And up over the net. And the rebound played a line and out to center ice. And from neutral, the Raptors get onside. Hiding into the zone. Gracie from the wing fires, and it's wide. Far side boards held in by Megan Terrara from the point. Plays it down the wall. Off into the corner of the Pony zone. Lily shy to break it up. Picked up by Megan Raleigh. And taken away and cleared off into the near corner. Jablonski for the Ponies up the near right wing boards. Has to drop it down low for Raleigh. Megan for Jablonski, but in on the forward check is Hafis to hold the offensive zone. And now it comes free to line, and the Raptors will hold it in, held in by Marla at the half wall near side. Pony zone, picked up by Jablonski. Gina coming back at the backhand, coming with Anderson into the zone. Hannah Anderson has a poke checked away, and here come the Raptors on the transition. On the carry, Wallace sends it into the zone, drop past Scheibner. Katie back to Wallace in the near corner. Wallace turns and puts it out front, shot, and Pierre with a shot point blank, and somehow Carter found a piece of it. And the Raptors came so close to winning this win at OT. From the point, Eastridge holding the zone momentarily, and turning and firing is Wallace, and that's wide of the goal. Puck back behind the net, and there is Scheibner out front looking for Pierre, taken away by the Ponies to the line. Nada held in by Newman, and McKenzie's shot is up over the net and off that back wall. And with the puck again is Wallace out front, shot. Oh, what a save by Carter on a point-blank shot out front by Katie Flynn. And Caitlin Carter saves the day right there. Puck at center ice in front of the Pony bench, and finally Greeter sends it into the offensive zone. We have 4.5 minutes to go. Here in overtime is 3-3, 38-35 shots and goal, 73 shots. Out front looking for Russell, and it's cleared away and sent all the way back down the ice by Mackenzie Newman. Not far enough for icing, and coming back for the puck is Connickson. She's taken out hard into the boards.
And she was tripped, too.
And the puck right out front. Carter covers up and holds on. Olivia Connickson hit hard, and then lost an edge and went head first into the boards. She got up okay.
She pulled her skates out. I think they're not going to be calling much this last period.
Face off to the right of Caitlin Carter, as she has stopped 33 of 36 Raptors shots. And off the face-off from the point, Sabril, Sydney Sabril for Eastridge. Taken to the boards in the near corner. Four-person tap, dug free up along the glass into the net across the way. And we'll settle it down with 4:16 to go in overtime.
So do you think Sydney Sabro's 6 feet tall anyway?
At least. The Ponies have one overtime game, and Eastridge has one overtime game. Both teams have one overtime tie, I should say, as they play inside the Pony zone against that back wall. Connickson stapling the forward there to the boards, four-person tap, and it's finally popped free and picked up by Paulina Scheid. Shot ahead for Greeter through her legs and all the way down the ice. They're going to wave off icing as Wallace will get to it first. Maria Wallace turns and heads up ice. Pass ahead for Hafis on the wing for Heiding. Grace into the offensive zone, and then has a poke checked away. Ponies have to go back. There is Olivia Connickson into the far corner. Boy, she's going to sleep well tonight. She's seen a lot of playing time. Connickson through traffic, around one, around two. Then finally swept away from neutral ice. Sent to the Pony zone. After to Scheibner. Boy, she quick. Katie Scheibner puts back behind the net. The Pony net. There's Connickson. Tries to go reverse near side for Lauren Greeter. Greeter off the boards and out to center ice. And this one will be icing. Icing the call against Stillwater with 3:12 to go. In the junior varsity game, Eva Jokanovic with a pair of goals, and Hannah Effolter getting the third goal of the hockey game. One of Eva's goals was a shorthanded goal. The Ponies defeated. By the way, the game-winning goal was that shorthanded goal by Eva. As the junior varsity won by a score of 3-2. The boys junior varsity game, that's going to come up here in about a half an hour at the completion of this contest. Breakout, 2-on-1, and sent to the offensive zone by Maya Jokanovic. And on the back check, nice job to break it up was Eastridge against that back wall. And there's Padawanu. And the puck up along the boards and tipped out to neutral ice. Coming back on the carry is Brenna Walls into the zone. Brenna fires, blocked by Trevick. Rebound off into the far corner for Katie Flynn. Flynn to the point shot, and Carter redirects that one. Back behind the point net, Eastridge with the puck. Walls puts it out front, shot saved by Carter. Rebound, and it's free into the high slot. And from the wing, there's a shot that is blocked and cleared by the Ponies, and Jokanovic down ice. The Pony need a line change. They were getting blistered as Eastridge had all kinds of opportunities right in front of CC, and she slammed the door on Eastridge for the time being.
That was so close to being in that the referee was starting to signal goal.
And I don't know how Carter stopped that one, but she had two miraculous saves to keep this one 3-3 with 2:27 to go in overtime. And the puck is dropped, cleared the line by Scheid. It's held in by Sabril, near face-off circle. Taken away by Paulina Scheid, leading the rush. Ahead for Jablonski. Overskates the puck, carried on by Paulina Scheid, but she caught Gina in the offensive zone offside. And the faceoff will come outside the eastern zone right down in front of us as we're down to 2:16 to go. Don't forget, stick around. Come back with our second broadcast here tonight, 7:15. The Ponies and White Bear Lake. That's our scheduled start time, but with this overtime, we might get a late start. Here on VAC TV, Channel 15 here in the Valley. Connickson with the puck from center ice. Pass broken up, gets it back. Olivia sends it in to the eastern zone. As Sydney Sabril back behind her own net and to her partner, far side for Maria Wallace. And taken away by Arkell at the top of the face-off circle. Olivia looking for a point. Shot! And it's up over that. Rebound. Polina shot with a shot. That's wide. Lauren Grader out of the far corner. Grader at the half wall. Lauren to the point. Drop pass. Connickson. Olivia out front. Shot. Oh! And Arkell on the weak side. Wide open. And she missed the net. She had half a net to shoot at. Puck against the near side boards. Here's Grader from the near point. She fires. That's way wide and off into the far corner. Minute and a half to go in overtime at 3-3. And cleared by the Raptors and up the boards as Hafez gets it out to center ice. Polina shot back for your Ponies. Ahead for Lauren Greeter. Greeter will see the rest of the ice, the rest of this game. Here's Greeter. Drop pass. Arkell shot wide. And the rebound all the way back out to center ice. And played ahead. Semi-breakaway. Alyssa Wallace in on goal. Wallace can't get a shot off. Whoa, what a job by Polina Scheid. There's a shot. Carter makes the save. But Polina Scheid with a great defensive effort to stop that semi-breakaway from the point, dump down low back behind the Pony net. And 1 minute to go in overtime.
She probably saved the game there.
And the puck out to center ice. Greeter into the zone with Russell. Brianna Russell in the slot. Turns and fires wide of the goal. Back behind the net. Here comes Eastridge on the breakout for Alyssa Wallace, who had that breakaway. Wallace into the offensive zone. Fires way wide of the goal. And jumping into the play to hold the offensive zone. Far side is Hafez. Puck in the far corner in the Stillwater zone. Ponies breaking out. Jablonski ahead for Anderson. Hannah into the zone. Around the defender. Centering pass. And right out front, Lily Shadow was right there. And the puck never got to her. And the puck comes out to center ice. Coming back. Here comes Hafez into the offensive zone with help. Centering pass as she's looking for Grace Frighting. And they pass the centering pass, or hiding, excuse me. Centering pass broken up against the near side boards. We're going to go overtime time as the horn sounds, and that is the end of this hockey game. The Ponies will go 5-4-2 in conference and 6-10-2 overall. And for Eastridge, they are 10-6-2 overall and 5-4-2 in conference. So these two teams go 3 periods plus, didn't decide anything but a good hockey game.
What an exciting game. 78 shots all told, 6 goals on 78 shots. Very evenly matched teams, a very even hockey game.
The Raptors get on the board first at the 6:03 mark as Anna Hafez got her 12th of the year with an assist from Grace Hotting. And it was 1-0. The Ponies would tie it up at 8:52. Olivia Arkell getting her 5th of the year with the assist and the goal for the Ponies. And the correction, that was an unassisted goal for Arkell. Then at 5:02 of the second period, the Ponies took the lead. Getting her second goal of the year was Olivia Connickson. Connickson with the assist down the goal from Cleo Nystrom. And it was 2-1 Ponies, but the Raptors would come back with 2 straight power play goals. One at the 11:45 mark of the second period. Getting her 8th of the year was Alyssa Wallace with the assist from Brooklyn Pierre. And then the Raptors took the lead back at the 16:36 mark of the second period. Another power play goal. All 3 of their goals power plays, her 3rd of the year, as Scheiber getting an unassisted goal. And then in the third period, her only goal at 8:39. Lauren Greeter, her 11th of the year, the Ponies' 7th power play goal of the year. Olivia Arkell getting the assist, and that's where we end up. 3-3, and the Ponies JV picking up a 3-2 win. So we got a win and a tie here this afternoon in the first half of our doubleheader.
What a great game. What great entertainment right here in our community.
This broadcast here on VAC TV Channel 15 here in the Valley. And the replay, you can go to on demand on vactv.org. Check out the website, and the playback schedule will be on there as well. This broadcast sponsored by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, Anita White, licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Our executive producer, Greg Pekarski. Our director, Jordan Simpkins. On cameras, Cornelius Williamson and Robbie Enright. Bill Hamilton, my broadcast partner. I'm Tom Witchin. And don't forget, White Bear Lake, Stillwater, nothing more be said tonight here at the arena. And from the Blizzard Arena here at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center, good afternoon, everybody. We'll talk in a few minutes.
The Stillwater Ponies boys hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.